Okay, so I just checked out the brand new chapter for Dragon Ball Super, the big Dragon Ball series that's going to be coming out, and I've got to say, I've got a lot of questions. I'm going to be saying it straight right now. I have not seen the Frieza movie that hasn't come out yet over here, so maybe there were things that they changed around in it, but it seems like they're trying to retcon a lot of things that happened in Battle God. Like, it feels like Battle of Gods never really happened, or it hasn't happened yet. It's really weird, like, what exactly are they going to do with this, like, series? Because we see, like, at the start, just Goku, he's just working, he's like, oh, I'm just trucking riding for truck. And he's just like, oh, I'm just going to be training as well, because you never know when the big next threat's going to be happening, like, at any time soon. And it seems like it happened straight at the end. Like, this is, like, literally, like, a few days after Z. Because you see, like, Mr. Saiyans, like, oh, yeah, like, here's, like, the reward money and everything, here's, like, some stuff to, keep you down on the down low. Because, we cool like that. And, I'm pretty much the savior of the world. And you're just the guy that always, fucking actively in the mess for me. And we see Beerus and Whist here. And they're like on some planet drinking some shit, and it's like, oh, they're trying to poison me because you're a piece of shit. And it's like, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna blow up the planet anyway. And when they were talking about that, it's like he just remembered a dream about him, and they're talking about the Super Saiyan God. Like, and it sounds like they don't know anything about it. It's like, oh, the Super Saiyan God. You're like, they would already know if it's fucking Goku or not. Let's say, oh, let's go home and have time remembering. It's like. So are they like fucking like retconning the entire of Battle of Gods, or is it like the way that this is kind of like a prequel to the start of Battle of Gods? But because I don't want this to be the start of like the actual episode that we're getting. Because let's be fucking honest here, if people saying that Battle of Gods is like what just pretty much the best Dragon Ball movie that we've had in fucking forever. Like, honestly, my personal favorite is the Cooler movie, but I know Battle of Gods is a way better written story. But it's like, either Toriyama just forgot about his own movie that he created like 2 years ago, or he just doesn't give a fuck, and he's just like, I do this shit, I don't care. Because I have to remind you what he did with the fucking Bardock like whole thing, where he like just changed in everything. He don't even remember like a lot of Bardock's fucking past and shit like that. It's just. Retcon. He doesn't even remember half the things they even do most of the time. And it's like, we're going to be honest, Toriyama is not known for his great deep story writing. I know that. But it's like, even still, like, I don't want him to retcon it. I mean, I'm keeping my head down, like, mainly, like, this is a different timeline. Maybe this is, like, where the timeline from the Fat Bears comes from. Like, I don't honestly know. I don't see why they do that. Honestly, like I said, I need to see the first episode of the anime when it comes out, and I still need to see the Frieza movie, but this is just coming off from me only seeing, Battle of Gods, all of Z, GT, and like all that, and, just making all of GT pretty much irrelevant now, which I'm so glad that they're done. And even, like, parts of the original Dragon Ball, it's just like, what the fuck is really going on? Like, and for the most part, it's like, there wasn't really too much to say about the chapter itself. It was like, oh, Goku's training. Like, oh, there's Beerus and Whis, and it's like, yo, watch me fucking destroy a planet. Like, and maybe I might go and destroy Earth while I'm at it. I want it in a way where it's like, oh, this leads into, Battle of Gods. Like, I don't want them in the series to do that again. Like, but hey, we'll have to wait and see until we see like the first episode of what's going to be happening. So, I don't really want to give the score to this, mainly just because of the lack of information that I have, so I'm going to not give it a score, but let's just say confused is the one I put out for this chapter, and curious, like, is this going to be a weekly title, or is it, like, what's exactly going to be happening with this one? But I'm curious, because I know it isn't Toriyama drawing, but it's, like, I've got to say, like, the actual artist that's working on this as well, I've got to give them props, because this is, like, really good art. I've got to give that, because I know Toriyama said that he's never going to do, like, just a single title on his own anymore. Like, so, I got to say, I got to give that. Like, I think the guy was, like, Toyotaru, was his name. I got to give him props and all that. I think his art is really good, so I'm going to give him that. But that's all from me, so thank you very much for watching as always, and I will see you guys next time.